Hello again, viewers, and greetings, fellow space travelers. This is Thorn of Night, and welcome back to what is sadly going to be the final video on Performium Duck SMP. And it's nothing of my doing that has caused this, but uh, I have to roll with the punches and go where things live. So today, I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to be doing next. Because there was an announcement that was put on RGA's Discord and also on the Performium Discord and the forums and everything else, saying that on March 22nd, in 1 month, 8 different servers are going down, and 4 of them are the only 4 that I have played on here since I've returned back to Performium. The servers are Performium Townie, no interest in that. Performium Factions, stopped being interested in that in 2018. Performium Lightning SMP, that's one of the ones that I have actually done quite a bit on. Performium One Block, that's one of the 3 Skyblocks that exist, and it is one of the only ones that I have been on since I came back. Skyblock Network, SBN Legacy OP Skyblock. That's another one that I was on. And that's going away. Skyblock Survival Quack is getting the axe. And Skyblock Network Duck SMP is being deleted. There will not be any downloads or anything like that for them. They are just being retired. No ceremony, no pomp, no circumstance, just going away. So I have a small dilemma regarding that. And that is, I've recently been using my gems. Oh, I'm over on that window. Gems. I've been using my gems to buy claims. Uh, Quite a lot of them, in fact. List claims. I don't mind if you see where some of them are. I have, let's see here. Here's a 14,000 block claim. Here's a 30,000 block claim. Here's a 21,000 block claim, and here's 39,000 left, and a bunch of other amounts in there. All of those, a lot of those are very recent, especially the purchases for being able to get the road and buying the spot out there for Breakwater Bay and doing some expanding at the volcano. All that, poof. I hope I'll be able to get refunded for all of my gems expenditures so I can get those gems back to spend them on whatever server I'm going to end up on. I would want to end up over on Lightning, but since that's one of the ones getting deleted, that's not going to happen. I was contemplating starting maybe some Skyblock and trying that, but the 2 that I have a foothold in, those are going away. And it doesn't make any sense to keep doing work out here. Home tree. I've done quite a lot on this server. Just a few months ago. Not even a year, less than a year, half a year or so. I started working in this area. This was converted to a lake. Built a giant mushroom. Giant tree. Started getting the layout for the tree wall in here. Terraformed the inside to make a stump biome, what I call it. All this work. And this is nothing compared to some of the other projects There's the tsunami, the volcano ocean area. There's the museum at spawn. There's stuff in the nether. Thankfully, I didn't get started on too much on my end project. All this stuff is going poof. And it doesn't make any sense at all to keep doing stuff on this server if it's going to be going away. So I'm going to have to go find a new home. It was going to be on Lightning. Give me just a second here. So this little box isn't much, but this is on the Lightning SMP, and I have been doing an awful lot of resource gathering, believe it or not. I was trying to get a whole bunch of clay and a whole bunch of raw copper, as well as some lapis, and the the gem things are kind of just a coincidence of having found some as I'm mining. But yeah, there's some amethyst blocks there. But yeah, whole bunches of resources for some planned stuff here on Lightning. I was going to expand over here after I got a little bit more done and started building Breakwater Bay so that I had more things going on. All this extra work. And now this server is going away as well. Let's see here. MC rank. I am overall 81 out of, I think, 14,000 people ranked. So that's not too shabby. I'm number 18 overall in mining, 26 in just dirt. And that's basically what I've been doing is mining and digging so I can get some resources. And I'm competing with birds. What is up with the birds? Let's get away from the loud birds. Will they fade if I come over here? There we go. Different birds in this area. So yeah, that's unfortunate. That means that I'm gonna have to pick another server. And while I would go over to the Mega SMP, I think that this is the thing that RG is trying to push people for. The quack is going away. Lightning is going away. I'm not too keen on this, on the crazy craft. I looked at Netherite SMP. There is no actual Netherite in it, as I could find, and the world only goes down to the normal world depth that you're used to here. No real massive new blocks to build and work with. So this is kind of just it's 116. So there's some new stuff, but not all the good new stuff that has the draw. So I'm sad to say that I think Wild is the one that I'm going to have to go to. Oh, also, this sky block, one block is staying. This one block is leaving. And this OP sky block are leaving. And these two are the ones that I was doing some stuff on. Not a whole lot, just some. Got a little bit of a foothold. And if I'm going to be doing some fancy sky block, I'd rather just do a mod pack, which I'm going to be starting a stream on my YouTube for doing some different mod packs and on Mod Pack Mondays for Minecraft. But I'm going to have to figure out what I need to do. But more importantly, if you see over on the right, let me make sure it's backlit by darkness, you see gems 238. Okay, that's fine. I have probably more than most people who just simply play, and I know for a fact I've spent a lot more, especially to get my netherite rank and to get the claim blocks. But let's go back to Duck and look at something very specific. If I do this, I've already sent my helmet to the global vault. If I do /global vault, I can't pull things out of the global vault to here. And in order to put something in, my first one cost 500. This is my second item. It's going to cost 1,000. And I think that if I want to put a third one over, I have two op items. If I want to put a third one over, it's going to cost probably either 1,500 or it's going to cost 2,000. If it doubles every time, I don't know if it goes by double or if it goes by 500s or whatever, but still, this is going to get out of hand, and I can't afford that. I have 238, so I don't even think I'll be able to transfer items. So I'm going to have to figure out how to get gems to salvage these two op things. I might, if I have to, I will just go with this and say goodbye to an op shovel, unfortunately. This is from Shadow, and this is super helpful, and it's going to be helpful over there. I will need this. I mean, there is MCMMO over on Wild, but I'm just getting started over there. I'm gonna have to actually figure out what I'm gonna do. As a matter of fact, here, let me finish things up here, and I'll hop over there and give you the 10-cent tour of what I'm aware of, and then I will. I guess I'll start looking for a place to live. All right, I am here at the spawn for Wild, and there always seem to be people here. We're inside some sort of a box canyon with a giant tree that is taller than the server render allows. So if you want to be able to see it, you have to have fly. Isn't that great? Because if I get up here, it's deleting. My render distance is, I think, 12 chunks, but this only allows, I think, 4. So there we go. They built a lot. So I guess I'm going to have to just go exploring and find a place to call home. There's some things to look at here at spawn, but can't live here. This doesn't do me any good. I need a place to call my own. I guess I'm going to go try to find a home somewhere. This is kind of interesting. Using the stripped wood to go with some of the log piles. I'll have to keep that in mind. Oh, I guess there is one thing that I can look forward to is being able to use some of the new blocks. All this stuff, this is new. This is well beyond 1.12.2. There's copper, and oh my goodness, there's an eyesore. What on earth? Oh, and if you're wondering why I don't have chat being displayed, oh, pickle. It's because there's a bunch of stuff going on all the time in chat, and it's always questionable. So right now, I just kind of want to examine the place and look around. As a matter of fact, let's go back down. Let's follow the road. Figure out where everything started. There we go. Started inside here. There's spawn. There's some players. Let's see where this road leads. See if it actually goes somewhere. It ought to. Hopefully they don't have... yep, there we go. Spawn road. Good old spawn road. There's always going to be a spawn road. Oh my god, the lag. Wow, there's so much happening. All the colors and everything. Hey, it's 9 tie. This is neat looking. I like that. The curves are neat. But anything near Spawn Road is going to be just absolutely unreasonably unavailable. What I need to do is, well, I guess I need to just fly in a random direction and see if I can find maybe an ocean or something. I have some ideas on what I want to do, but I'm going to have to start playing it by ear. I have no real footholds here. Getting started from scratch kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I can either choose to wallow in self-pity about all of my work and time and in some cases money that I've spent on the Duck SMP uh, being all for naught, or I can say, well, life is about change and I need to adapt or die. And so I'm going to adapt. I'm going to do stuff on this server. I'm changing over to Wild SMP, so I'm going to, after this video, there's going to be a new playlist on my YouTube. It's going to be Wild SMP, not Duck SMP. Duck, this is the last Duck video, and you've seen the Duck content. I might be able to get some gems from someone to be able to transfer maybe the axe over, but yeah. Minecraft gone wild. I need to go searching, so I guess I'll be back? Question mark. Okay, so you do not want to know how long it took me to find a place that was far enough away from spawn and far enough away from any other claims for me to be able to get a big open area and be the only claim in sight. Uh, and I need that because I'm going to need to grow. I need to expand. So I have picked a place. Now I have to figure out what I'm going to do with this exactly. I have a general idea. I'm standing on pretty much the only tree around here. But I'm going to do some more growing. I have some giant plants and fungi that I would like to you know, take samples of from elsewhere and start growing here on this server now. I was planning on doing some stuff over on Duck, but now I have to do it here, so I'm going to grow a world tree. I'm going to grow some giant mushrooms. Maybe not the giant ink cap. I might get a smaller one, but I have some things in mind, some plans that I am going to try to implement. But before I do that, I'm going to have to start doing some stuff. Along the way here, I did find some grinders and I managed to get some levels. And let's see here. Also, I did transfer my helmet over. I popped on my netherite kit and I got the bedrock kit for the self-touch. I have some drops from some of the grinders, did some selling, but ultimately I was looking for a place to live and this looks like it's gonna have to be it. So now I guess I'm gonna start digging, question mark. Uh, I'll see what I can do. I need to get a bit of a foothold, get some digging done, get some materials, get the whole start building a base thing going. And I guess I'll see what I can manage from here. So I'll talk to you in a bit. So I've been thinking about something, and I do want to try to build the Ruins of Lordaeron from World of Warcraft in Minecraft. And while I could do it on here, I do still want to do like a giant world tree or something. But I might do the world tree elsewhere and use this spot because this is the new world depth. There is the, what was this called? Blackstone? Deep Slate. There is Deep Slate, and I know that the depth of the world goes below 0, and there's a lot to do. So I could do Undercity here, Ruins of Lordaeron up above, and probably fit it into a reasonably sized claim. I am going to be continuing to dig. I've gotten a little bit of digging, put some stuff in my head, put some stuff in some player vaults, but I need to get a little bit more of a foothold going before I can actually really get a feel for what I plan on doing with the rest of this. So uh, let me do a bunch more digging and mining and see what I can muster, and then I guess I will be back shortly. All right, I have been kind of busy here. Let's see. Uh, PV2. I have managed to get some more resources and get started on what I plan on doing on this server. And I have a few ideas. I'm tossing around several different things that I think might. Oh, I don't need to be holding on to this. There's grass everywhere. Um, some ideas for things that I might be doing on here. Uh, and I think that I can make this work for me. I will definitely have to get busy. And what I might do is after I'm done recording this video is I might just go ahead and start streaming on here to get some progress going because I need to clear space, I need to get materials, I need to get started. So I think that I'm just going to go ahead and cut this video short because I want to get started on here and I don't really have anything to show you on here. And waiting until I've gotten some sort of project going, it, it won't be right now. It won't be today for sure. So I think I'm just going to just go ahead and let you go. So thank you very much for watching this probably shorter than average video. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below. If you like this video, please give a like. I do appreciate it, and it does help. And if you haven't already, do please subscribe so that I can get my numbers up to 2,000 and beyond. I have noticed that since I've started streaming, I've lost a little bit of interest. Some subscribers left, but that's okay. That's bound to happen. Not everyone likes it when people start streaming, and that's their prerogative. But if you do stick around, I'm going to keep making plenty of videos and also expand into streaming. I'll be streaming and recording videos here on Wild SMP from now on. And I have lots of other Minecraft planned, especially on Mondays. I will be streaming excuse me, modded Minecraft Mondays. And I'm going to be putting up a video talking about my new streaming plans and all that kind of stuff, as well as probably a new welcome video for my channel just in general, because the other one's a little bit dated and a little clumsy. So I might go ahead and do that too. But if you are interested in helping with some of the back end stuff, helping me on some projects on here, or just want to hang out, I have a Discord. You can follow the link in the description. And when you do pick a role, probably Performium or YouTube, depending on what you feel like picking, so that you can actually stay a part of the Discord, and then we can hang out over there. I do multiplayer games and host them, or I stream on Discord when I'm not streaming here on YouTube. As a matter of fact, I mostly stream on Discord to just hang out with people while I'm gaming. But I have decided that since I'm going to be gaming anyway, I might as well stream it on YouTube. And that streaming has been helping my channel grow a little bit, so that's nice. But enough rambling there. One last thing. I have a Patreon. If you wish to support me and help me out here and continue helping me grow, you can pledge even at the $1 level. You would be greatly appreciated. But I have multiple tiers and certain rewards for some of the tiers are in place, as including at the Lapis rank. Any books that I get published, you can get an autographed copy of them. And at some higher tiers, you'll be able to get a backlog of all my work, including any board games, card games, or video games if I ever do manage to publish any more of those. But apart from that, you get some sneak peeks at some of my projects. You get to help with some of them, participate in some of the development and growth, and maybe even get included in some of my books, at least a reference to you if you so desire. But if you don't want to do a regular, steady dollar a month, but you do feel like helping just once, you could just use the Streamlabs tip. I will be including a link to my Streamlabs for when I'm streaming. You can tip, but you don't just have to tip when I'm streaming. You can tip whenever you want, and it'll still go through. And I'll give you a thanks whenever I do start streaming that next day or the next couple of days after you tip there. Or you can tip while I'm streaming and get a little bit of a shout out there if you want. But that's a lot of the stuff that's been going on lately. I have a lot of different projects that I'm working on, and I'm trying to keep myself nice and busy so that you guys have things to watch and to do. And I'm continuing to try to grow and expand as best I can. Uh, so be on the lookout for that. But I'm going to go ahead and let you go. Thank you very much once again for watching. This is Thorn of Night, and I will talk to you later.